Hey friends. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. We're going to get crafty and we're going to do our spring pennant tonight. So many of y'all have been asking me to do this, so I finally put time in the calendar to do this, okay? So whenever you get here, hit the heart button. Let me know where you're watching from, y'all. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and this is my page. And we are just going to craft, and we're going to chat, and hopefully turn this interchangeable into something great. So I hope you are along for the ride. It's going to be a great one, y'all. So comment the word pennant, P-E-N-N-A-N-T, and that is going to get you all the things that you need to know. That's what I'm going to say. All right, y'all. Who's excited? I'm excited. And I just can't hide it. Say hey, friends. I'm going to pin a comment down below, and it's going to say comment pennant to get all the details. When you open that up, there's going to be a link right below it to join the broadcast channel. Okay, so make sure that you do that. It's free to join. It allows me to send you notifications, especially for live videos. Okay, in case you don't get notifications like you're supposed to. All right, so let me show you. Let me open this up. We're going to do this. I don't know what we're going to do with this, but I grabbed a transfer. I grabbed some colors. I don't know, we might add a transfer, we might not. I'm not sure. Cheryl is joining from the She Shed. Trying to clean it up? Is that your craft room, girl? Hello, everybody. Somebody tell me if pennant is working. Good gravy. What's going on here? Zach said, this is yours. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Looks like it got ran over by a bunch of stuff. But I'm going to talk to you about this and tell you how this works. Hey, Michelle Pryor, are you on your way to church? Hey, Julie Kimball, hello. Hey, Kathy Paramore. Tina Long, what's going on? Okay, so all of your pennants are going to come with a bag of these. You need to keep this. Don't get rid of this. Okay? And then you're going to have 3 different triangles, and they're each going to have something on them. Okay? So, let me close this up. So, let me tell you, we have a disaster. It's okay. It's okay. So let me tell you this. Today only, till midnight, this spring pennant interchangeable is 25% off. Okay. Now let me show you what we did. I've done a New Year's, I've done a Valentine's, and I've done an Easter. So here's my Easter one. Okay. So what I'm doing tonight, I'm just doing the triangle pieces, the actual pennants themselves. Okay, so many messages have come in asking me to do spring. So, I'm doing the spring version of these. The pennant interchangeables is what's on sale tonight until midnight. 25% off. Comment the word pennant, P-E-N-N-A-N-T. We have a ton of these pennant interchangeables. But just know, there's no good in these if you don't have these. So, you need to go buy the bases for them, okay? This is a completely separate listing. All right, so you need to have these in order to slide your pennants directly onto them, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to set these off to the side. I'm hoping, pray nothing falls. Oh, gosh. Okay, friends, how are y'all? Okay, hold on. That one's going to fall over. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to actually scoot back a little bit. I have the dog, the doggo, as Dylan calls her, or sometimes he calls her Dogito. She's over here by me. Now tripped over her on my way around the desk. Okay, so I am going to get an idea for what color I'm going to paint these. I'm just going to put No, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. There's so many flowers on this, and each pennant, and you can put the flowers wherever you want. But some of them have like the little circle pieces that go inside. So if you ever want to know like how to put your flowers on, you can go to the listing on Etsy and we have a picture. Okay. Thanks for sprinkling me out. So I printed my picture of the of how I had this together in the picture. So I'm going to put all of these on this pennant. I am missing a flower. Well, I'm not really missing a flower, but it's somewhere else over here. So I'm just going to say that one's going to go there. So all of this. So I'm going to kind of keep them in groupings. That makes sense. So there is a pennant right there. Then I'm going to do Sunshine. Hello, Sunshine. And this guy right here, I want to give him a big flower. This little dude. This guy and one of these. Okay. Then I'm going to put those flowers off to the side. Then we've got Spring is in the Air with a bumblebee. So I'm kind of just grouping everything, okay? This one is going to have that flower, this flower, and this flower. Okie dokie. All right, so these are 3 different sizes. You have small, medium, and large. Okay, so I'm going to just put them all right here. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to fit all of this on here, but I am going to go ahead and take my little groupings that I created, and we're going to put them together. I'm not doing it by color. Okay, I'm doing it by the pennant itself. Okay. Cheryl, I don't know. Send me a message. I'm sure you probably could. Okay, so there's Spring. Flowers. I want to paint a patriotic set really, really bad. I almost did that tonight instead, but I've had special requests to do these from several people. So I want to keep my promise. Okay, so I don't know that I'll have enough room for all of this, but it's okay. And let's put the bumblebee. So we just have our flowers left. Yep, you got it. Okay, so here we go. Hey, Brownie. I'm going to do the largest one in white. I do know that. So let me get this paint ready to go. Oh, shoot, y'all. We have a major tragedy. And we have a big dog in the way. So hold on just a second. I'm going to have to move the desk because she's really in the way. Hold on. I forgot to grab brushes. Gotta have brushes. I gotta find my brushes. Kira? Where did you put them, Kira? I got some. Ta-da! Okay. Up close and personal. Michelle said she's gonna start painting the summer one. Well, Michelle, I am not to summer yet. Okay? Come on, man. Let me catch up. Hi, Beatrice. How are you? All right, so I'm going to grab a sponge brush, and we're going to go in and paint this guy white. Okay, so this, holy moly. Tell me in the comments if you are one of our Getting Crafty or Swap Box subscribers and you got your patriotic mystery box. I know. Do. Yes, I know Michelle. Michelle made a set of these because we do offer them blank. Like you can just get the pennants in blank without anything. I'm telling the secret, Michelle, but Michelle made a Peanuts, what am I trying to say? A Peanuts version of these. And it's probably my favorite thing that she's ever made. It's absolutely fantastic. But it was a secret picture to me only. She did so good. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Debbie. So that one's going to be white. We're going to need to do another coat. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it. Because I want to use spring colors. And I did grab this transfer. Our quilt patterns. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not tonight. But you could add a transfer. Tina got her box. Woo-hoo! Hey, Lisa Geiger, how are you? All right, let me just dry this. We're just going to have fun tonight. I'm not going to rush. I'm just going to, do it to it. You know what I forgot to do, y'all? I forgot to heat set my pillow we made last night. I got so busy today. Hey, Anita. Forgot. That's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. All right, we're going to do another coat of white. Okay, and I want to make sure that I just coat this. I give it a nice base. Not base coat. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just forget it. My brain's tired. I want an even coat, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I also don't want a whole bunch of paint sitting there. That is what creates those lines, unwanted lines. There we go. I think I took too much off over here. All right, let me get that off. Just when in doubt, use your finger. It's totally fine. Hey, Ruth. Jerry got her craft box. I know. You know what, Michelle? Maybe you could... Michelle, you know what you can do? Share it in the Getting Crafty Box group. Because, the secret's in there. All right, I forgot to grab more wipes. Darn it. Just when I thought I had everything ready to go. Oh, good, Jean. You got your Happy Mail for VIP member. I'm so glad. So glad. Okay, now I got to figure out the other colors, y'all. I really want this to be bright, springy, and I have no idea. I'm at a loss. Should I go with, no. You know what I'm talking about, Michelle, right? Okay, so I may or may not use a transfer. I gotta figure that out. Alright, let me see here. Let me grab my bucket of paint. Kira, you're in the way. You are in the way. Majorly. Major. Okay, so I know I want to use this color called dragon fruit. Do I have dragon fruit? Where did I put dragon fruit? Yes, I want to use dragon fruit. And I want to use a purple. Lavender. And I want to use crystal blue maybe. No. No. Hold on. Bahama blue. And I want to use, man, I really don't want to use a yellow because it coats like crap. Excuse my language. What about peacock teal and Bahama blue and cadmium yellow? What other color am I missing? I've got 2 teals. I got a lot of colors, Michelle, I know. Okay, here's this. What color am I missing? Ooh, what about this? This is coral blush. Do you put orange? I think we'll start with these. Okay. Oh, I need a green. Okay. What kind of green? Like this? Sour apple. Okay, let's double check. Yes, Tina, he'll be doing that and the post. Yay? Nay? I think we're yay. Alright, so here we go. Let me move this over here. And I think what I'm going to do is actually figure out... Let me put a little bit of this everywhere. It's coming, Janet, I promise you. An orange, yeah, I thought about that. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this coral blush for one of these. I think so too, Tina. Okay, let's do coral blush with a sponge. Janet, we're doing the spring Pennant interchangeables because so many people have messaged me and said, hey, can you paint the spring ones? Sure. So here we are. Okay, so we're going to need a couple coats of this. Totally fine. And then I think I'm going to do yellow, this one. Oh, Lord, do I need to paint it white first? Do the right thing, Amy. Do the right thing. It can just be light white, right? Light, white, right. Okay, let me make sure, yeah. I'm painting the right side. I want all my pennants to go in the same direction. All right, Jen. A lot, Michelle. We have a ton of these pennants. And the spring ones are 25% off. Tonight. Only until midnight. Okay, so I painted like a base coat. Just to make sure we can get the yellow to pop. Okay. So now I'm going to dry this a little bit. And we're going to go and give it another coat of the coral blush. Okay. Oh, Lord. paint down all over me. Yeah, we've got Christmas, Thanksgiving, fall. I think we may have like a sports one. Happy New Year. Patriotic. St. Patty's. We've got a lot of these. We've got like 3 different collections, I guess, of interchangeables on Etsy. They're all under the interchangeable section. I love these little pennants here. They're not little, but they're fun. And the fact that we offer them blank, you can do whatever you want. All right, let's make sure this is dry. We're going to go in with the blue. Not the blue, the yellow. Yeah, no problem, Marilee. Your computer crashed? Donna, is that the issue you were having earlier? Okay, so we're gonna do this in cadmium. I don't know. I think this is the yellow my mom said was her fave. It's her favorite yellow. It's her go-to yellow. This is Deco Art acrylic paint. Now, if you were using a transfer on this, which I decided we're not going to, I prefer not to use acrylic when you're going to lay a sticky transfer down, because I have not had the best of luck with acrylic paint and silkscreen transfers. Not sure why, but. Did you, Lisa? Awesome. Hey, Carrie. I don't know what it is, but I just haven't. Did you get a new one? Oh my gosh. Sometimes that happens. Alright, so this yellow is going to need a second coat. Let's check out our coral blush. Coral something. And then we're going to get busy painting the rest of our pieces. Oh, yay, Susan! There you go! Susan, we got the spring ones. I'm doing the spring ones for you. Cadmium. Okay, thank you. Cadmium. Thanks, Shirley. All right, so let's do another coat of that. Cadmium. Yeah, okay. I was probably saying it wrong. Cadmium is what I think I was saying. All right, here we go. So this is going to be a vibrant yellow. And we're going to kind of interchange the colors like all over the pennants. All 3 of them. We have like 2 versions of spring on Etsy. This one and then another one. It has like flowers and like bloom, and it has like a fence. Really cute too. Hey, Zach. Either I have to order it or I have to wait. 200 miles to get it? Oh my goodness. No way. Okay, so we're going to put this aside and hope it stays there. And we're going to bring out the pieces that go on top. Okay? So, yeah, Mr. Shimmer is here. So what we're going to do... Ow. Okay, the spring is in the air. This one with the flowers that we didn't get listed on here or attached on here. That one those go on the big one. So I think what I'm going to do is I need to see everything together. So I'm going to transition these over here. No stores here. Wow. That's crazy, Donna. Okay, so air. And then the bumblebee goes on this one. I mean, again, y'all can put these wherever you please. And then I'm going to put the flowers over here so that I can kind of color coordinate everything. I'm a visual person. Normally when I do my tape on my cardboard, I put like all the whites together, all the yellows together, all the oranges. But this time I'm doing it differently so I can see what I'm working with. Okay, so the big white pennant is going to stay, the big pennant is going to stay white background. Okay. Now I'm going to, this is deco art. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of each color on my plate. So I have dragon fruit, I have lavender. What is this one? Peacock teal, never been opened. Oh my gosh, y'all, Zach created the free gift for, y'all remember what just released? That if you purchase from that specific launch, you got a free gift. I can see it over there. I forgot to grab it. It's very cute. Oh, really, Lena? I'm a visual person, so I have to see it. Like, it's got to be like in my face. Oh, that's really light blue. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. All right, we're going to go ahead and put our cadmium. Promise Marilee I'll get it. And our coral blush. Oh, look, how pretty is this plate, y'all? Look at that. Isn't it precious? Probably hard to see with the candy cane look in the background. All right, so I've got my jar of goodies here. Man, oh man, I could really make this difficult, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna make it easy on myself. Why? Because I can. Okay, so I want to do the pink for spring. So I'm going to grab a makeup sponge and just dip it over here on my dragon fruit. Now, yes, I probably should have base coat this. I forgot. It's fine. We're just going to dab, 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 and we're going to work one pennant, I think, at a time. I think. I say that now. I mean, we might go on to the next one as this one is drying, or you know, the previous one is drying. Make sure y'all hit the heart button, comment the word pennant. The spring pennant is 25% off. Till midnight. Hey, Lorena. But you gotta make sure you grab the base, otherwise you're gonna have pennants that don't have a home. Your type of color palette? Yes. Faux show. Hey, Judy. All right, so this is dragon fruit right here. Okay, so I'm gonna just let that sit. Then okay, so this is how my brain works. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Removing the coral blush and the cadmium. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the next one. Hey Beverly, please say a prayer for hubby going external cardio version. Oh my gosh, Michelle. Will. Oh, thank you, Angie. I try and stay organized. Some days it's, I mean, you should see like outside of this little area. I mean, it's not terrible, but I do have some boxes that I need to unpack that were from Chalk, that were product. It's just been running ragged. tomorrow, my goal, I have big goals tomorrow. My goal tomorrow is to get everything ready for the swap box. That's going to get put together tomorrow, so those can be picked up on Friday. And then I'm going to take pictures for a whatnot sale because I have too many finished pieces and they're taking over my house. The pink is called Dragon Fruit. Okay, so we have that. So I'm going to lay this right here. Then we're going to go over to purple. Okay, so let me show you how my brain works on this one. To me, this is like a girl color. Boy, boy. So I want to insert the girl color in between this. So I'm going to go this, this, this. I don't know. That's how my brain works. Sorry. So I'm going to do green first because we have two similar colors, the teal and like, I don't know, we could call it like tide. It's not really tide. It's called peacock teal. And the other light color is called Bahama blue. That's a pretty color. That's sour apple. All right, then we're going to grab another one of these is in the, so we're going to go with our lavender. These help a lot, y'all. It helps me not make a gigantic mess with my paint. Okay? All right, so what I like to do with my, I don't know, this is, acrylic paint. I like do a couple pieces and then I go back and check the first piece I touch just to see if it needs a second coat. I think we're okay maybe on the dragon fruit. Now I'm gonna hit up the, this light blue. We're gonna add another coat there and then that one should be good. Then we're gonna come over here and check on sour apple. Okay, and then we're gonna come back around and hit up the lavender. All right, now we're gonna go in and do something teal. Forgot what it's called. Peacock teal. All right, so I'm gonna get a makeup sponge, dab it in my paint, and kind of offload it off to the side on my plate. And then just go in and add it to the word air. Ta-da. All right. Might need a second coat here. I think we're okay on our words. Let me check. Let's see, shall we? Yes, these are good. Woohoo! Okay. Let's just add one more coat of the something teal. Now we're finished with our words for pennant number 1. Now we're going to focus on the flowers. I have a little bee here. I'm not about to get fancy with this guy. Honestly, I think he's just going to get a good old coat of black. Maybe some yellow lines. One thing I didn't grab was black. And that's not it. That is definitely not it. So I bought this little compartment thing. I'm going to have Zach hang it somewhere for me so I can put all of these colors in it. Okay, I'm just going to grab a tiny, tiny bit of black. And then I'm going to go in and paint the bee all black. I do, Angie. I just saw that. Yes, I pretty much do know where everything is. There's been some times I'm like, oh my gosh, where did I put that? I need it right now, and I can't find it. And then 2 weeks later, it shows up. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so now we've got 1, 2, 3 flowers that are going to have a different color center. So this is where, so we're on the white. I am going to do yellow centers, I think, for these, which is our cadmium, okay? So I'm just going to grab a sponge, and I know that these are going to be yellow, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this over it. Just to say, okay, these are for sure yellow. All right, we'll have to go back and do another coat. But in the meantime, one of the flowers is going to be the Coral Blush, which is the color of one of the pennants. So I'm going to make this guy. He's like the bigger flower. I'm going to do this one in Coral Blush. All right. You're welcome, Jean. You're very welcome. Was the password in the email? You just got excited. Okay, so next, because now we've used every single color I put on my plate on this pennant. So now we're going into like extra. I don't know, y'all. This is how my brain works. So there's like 3 colors that we haven't showcased a whole lot on this pennant, and it's the purple, the green, and this lighter teal. So I'm going to do a green flower, which is the sour apple. Okay, I'm talking this out with y'all tonight, like how I think whenever I'm painting and picking colors. All right, so sour apple, and we're gonna do purple. So we're going to do the lavender color for a flower. And then we have one more flower, and it is going to be in the dragon fruit. Now I do not have a sponge for that guy. So let's grab a sponge and paint. Okay, we're going to have to do another coat. Yeah, no, I know. People always ask me, how do you determine what to do? Da, 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 da. So tonight I'm explaining the way my brain works. All right, I'm gonna dry these because I just witnessed it. My acrylic paint wasn't dry. I go back and I brush a second coat on, and I'm like taking off the first coat. Duh, don't do that. Okay. So sour apple is this green. All right, and then we're gonna do lavender. Lavender coats actually pretty well, I'm surprised. And then we're gonna do the dragon fruit for this, I don't even know what this is, this odd shaped flower. But it's perfect. It's perfectly perfect. It's perfectly imperfect. I don't know what that saying is. Okay, now we are going to go over the yellow again, because yellow, you know, likes to be difficult when you don't add a base coat. Okay, so my friends, we now have everything painted for pennant number 1. Now, I am going to grab a marker, yellow marker for my bumblebee, and I am going to very carefully just make yellow lines on his little stinger, I guess. That's what you call. Lisa, it's like a sponge brush. If you comment the word Pennant, there's my favorite list there for Amazon. Oh, yay, Carrie. All right, so that is pennant number 1. Okay. Now, I am going to, where is said pennant number 1? Right here. I am going to go ahead and do the Mr. Pen on the edge of this triangle. And then I'm going to take all of my pieces for number 1 and I'm going to lay them right here on top. Oh, Lord. That would have been bad. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be really, really smart about this, y'all. As I'm taking these off, instead of going back later, because I'm doing one pennant at a time, I'm just going to clean up the edges right now. Okay, they're not terrible. There's a fly flying around my head, and he's about to get whacked. Is air. Y'all see him flying around my head? All I hear is buzz. Carrie, you need to get the bug. All right, the bee doesn't need cleaned up. Oh, awesome, Lisa. That's cute. Make sure you post a photo in our group. Hey, Missy girl, what's going on? You surviving? Did you get your box? All right, y'all. Back in action. See, I feel so much better that I did that. Okay, so this is just an idea of the colors we've chose. The color scheme we've chosen. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so now we've got this guy right here. This is our medium pennant. And this guy, oh my gosh, that would have been terrible. It did not go onto my surface. Thank you. Oh, there's the fly. It's going to get in the craft project. Awesome. Come on, buddy. Come at me. Okay, so this one is going to be spring flowers. So here we have spring flowers. And then this one... Y'all, I probably mixed all of the flowers. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't. Okay, so that guy goes there. That doesn't have a center. This doesn't have a center. This has a center. Right there. Okay, here we go. So now we're working with this color. Okay? Yeah, that's right. You better watch out. I'm about to have a dead bug on the pennant. So now we've got a background of the coral blush. Okay. So we're going to incorporate white as well. So I don't have white out on my plate, so I'm just going to grab my lid, because you know, it's always got something. And I think I'm going to do spring. I don't know. Let me think about this. Hold on, guys. Do I want to do spring and white? Then I'm going to do flowers in lavender. Then we're going to do yellow, dragon fruit. Okay, what did I not use? Let me think about this. See, this is how I think. No, because I want to do sunshine and purple on that one. I'm doing it. Okay, we're going to do this lighter colored teal for spring. Kind of like process by elimination. Because as you heard me say, the other word for the last pennant is sunshine. And so I want to do that purple down here on the small one. I gotta check something. I'm good. Thanks for being patient. All right, so that's coat number 1. All right, so now we're going to do flowers. We're not going to do coral blush because that color is the background. I know it does. It matches my nails. They're pretty. I love it. So make sure you guys get your pennants. They're interchangeable, and we have tons of interchangeables that go with them. And they're so much fun. They're so different. Like, who would have thought to decorate with pennants? And actually, y'all, they're actually like trending. So, San Antonio is about a 5-hour drive, I believe. You're gonna go see the Alamo. Okay, there's flowers. Okay, I'm gonna actually give a flower credit, and we're gonna do, instead of just all the centers, we're gonna do this guy, you know. He doesn't have a middle, which is totally fine. Okay, I just realized something. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do white center. For these. Oh, yay, Angie, I'm so glad. I love crafting. It's relaxing to me, too. I can show you what to do and what not to do. Okay, so there's white. Then we've got the dark teal, the dragon fruit, and the sour apple that we haven't used. Okay, so we know that I'm going to use this guy. I'm holding up my fingers like this because it's reminding me that there's 3 colors that we haven't used. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're on to number 2. Yes, I've been to the river walk. It's very pretty. All right, we're gonna go this color. This is the peacock teal. Okay. And then the next color is the sour apple. And sour apple gets a flower again. Sorry, guy. Maybe you'll get more credit on the last pennant. Okay, so we need to come back here to spring and check it out. Let me hold it up to see. Oh, how fun, Jean. Ooh, y'all, this looks pretty good. No, it doesn't. It needs another coat. Just kidding. All right, make sure we get it all covered. Okay. Carrie, you're snoring. All right, let's come back over here and look at flowers. Kind of doing our round robin again. I would say most of the colors, it's usually 2 coats. Most of them. Some are 3 coats. Just depends on what it is. All right, I think our white is good. We need to do our pink, dragon fruit. Okay, and then we're gonna do our yellow. All right, then we're gonna have this guy, our teal, darker teal. Where did it go? Right here. Okay. And then we have our sour apple, which this one may need more than 1 coat, more than 2 coats. We'll see. Look, number 2 is now painted. Summer sold us a set, Robin. Yes, Deco Art. Oh, yay, Lisa. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so like I can tell this guy needs another coat, the sour apple. Probably best that you guys put a white coat, base coat for him, for that color, but it's fine. You don't have to. All right, let me dry it, and then we're going to peel these off, and we're going to hop over to number 3. Now, on this one, sorry guys, my nose itches. I think. I don't know. We'll decide. We'll decide once we're done with everything. Okay, so we've already done Mr. Pen on the edges of that. Oh, this one's a mess. Yeah, this one is a little, I got a little carried away there. A little too excited. But I'm just cleaning up my edges, y'all, so it looks somewhat decent. You do not have to do this. If you want, paint the sides. Just personal preference. I'm going to work on my Hello Spring kit. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. Crafting is so good for your soul. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. And that one's good. Okay. Last one, and I'll gather all the items, is our cadmium pennant, which is the smallest. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pick up this one. This is the Coral Blush. And we're going to just look at everything. Hold on. This is going to drive me nuts inside here. I just saw all of that paint. And it looks like a hot mess. And Mr. Pen will not, he's not skinny enough to get inside those little slots. So I'm just using my Sharpie marker. Okay, then much better. All right, here we go. So we've got this, flowers, more flowers. There's our white. Okay, so that is number 2. All right, so now what we're gonna do is move this over here, and we're gonna grab our smaller piece of cardboard, and we're gonna work on number 3. Okay, so we're putting there for visual reference, right? Okay, and on this one I said I wanted to do the sunshine in the color purple. Now, I need to remember that the colors we have not showcased big and bold are sour apple. And this teal color. But I don't want, like, I don't want to use the teal. Like, this is how I'm thinking. I don't want to have 2 teal-ish words, okay? But I also don't want this to be sour apple. So that's why I said we're going to go with lavender, okay? It does, Lisa. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? So let's go in with our lavender and give this sunshine a coat. Now, if you're technical like this, you could have painted this one purple and then did sunshine in yellow. If you think like that, totally fine, up to you. To me, sunshine is all the pretty colors because when the sun is shining, I'm in a great mood. I mean, I'm in a good mood regardless, but I love it when the sun is shining. It just makes me so happy. And last night I got woken up by a bunch of storms. And last night I asked Zach, not that this is his fault, but I was like, hey, do you know if it's supposed to rain overnight? He's like, I don't think so. I'm like, okay, I won't, pull in my pillows from the outside underneath the cover. Well, I don't even know what time it was, but whatever time it was, I heard downpour and like crazy gust of wind. I'm like, well, so much for my pillows. And this morning, he was out back, and he's like, whatever you do, don't go look at the pool. Why? The boys, like, catching net thing, because, they're in pitching lessons, was in the pool. And it flew, like, across the yard into the pool. So we don't know if it, like, fell in where it was and then drifted, but I doubt it because that thing's heavy, so it sunk. So it probably didn't drift. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Okay, so there's that. Now, I am going to do hello in the sour apple. Okay. So actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually do a base coat of white. Because otherwise, we're going to do 900 coats of the sour apple and be here all night. Trying to get that to show up. Okay, I got a lot of paint there. So hold on just a second. We're going to grab... It's over here, Linda. I completely forgot to heat set it today. I got so busy that I forgot to heat set it. I will have to do that tomorrow. And then I'll show you guys tomorrow what it looks like. Okay, so that one's going to be sour apple. All right, so we're going to do dragon fruit. We've done a flower. Okay, so I'm trying not to like do the same colors for the same flower types. So we haven't done a dragon fruit flower in this shape. Okay. Now, this one, we only have one other one of those on our project, and it's dragon fruit. So let's do this one in the coral. Yes. Okay, now let's go in with our sour apple. And do hello. I got way too much paint again. That's my problem. Okay. So then we've got light teal to work with still. So let's do, we have light teal, dark teal, and white. Let's do a white flower. Let me see. Let's do, this guy. Okay. We know we have to do the light blue. So if this goes there, let's do a light blue center. And then we have to do the dark blue. Teal, whatever. And we're going to do a sour apple flower. Why not? So this is white, so let me just coat this in white. Hey, Zach. Thanks for the stars, bud. Thanks, Ruth. Okay, so this is white. This is white. Okay, now, the light teal here. 2 coats should be good. Sour apple and hello. Made a world of difference painting that white, y'all. Two coats is maybe all we need. Okay, that's still wet. Don't touch it. Okay, do we need another? Yes, we need a little bit more on that dot. Y'all, we are almost done. We need to put it all together. Do we need another coat on that? Possibly. The coral blush. Purple, probably not. Maybe so. Let's see. Yeah, we need another coat of this, of lavender. I may have to get more paint out. All right, y'all. I love these colors so very much. All right, let's grab our... Let's try. Hey, Sue. All right, so I said we're gonna have a sour apple. That looks terrible like that. Sour apple flower. Okay. I just noticed this looks ridiculous right here. Let me just fix that. Okay. All right, another coat of sour apple. I think 2 coats with the base coat of white does the trick, y'all. Okay, are we done? All right, let me dry this. This guy right here needs a little help with his lines. He got clogged by the paint. So I'm helping him out. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so now we're going to pick up this guy. Already did that. Let's see if we need to do anything with this one. Holy cow. I went way crazy. This is worse than the other one, y'all. Oopsie daisy. Bear with me. All right. Okay. That's a little better. Her problem is this light causes a shadow and I can't see some of this. But we're going to be just fine, won't we? Okay. Sunshine. Hello is a hot mess because my white went everywhere. Okay, then we have the flowers. The flowers usually are not too bad because I use those little sticks. Makes a world of difference. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I don't need to do that one. I have a bunch of excess paint here on my little plate. So I'm going to find the coordinating stick. And I'm actually, instead of just throwing the plate away, I'm going to be smart and put my rest of the paint back in here. Okay. Then I'll throw that away and we'll close these up. Hey, Dretha, how are you? Robin, what am I using? Mr. Pen, is that what you're referring to? The marker? Fly is flying around me. Get out. All right, that one's done. This guy right here. Oh. So proud of myself for putting this excess back in there. You have no idea. All right, let's get the lighter teal. All right, the rest is, oh, I need the yellow. I've got a little bit of green in there. Get out. Gabby, you hear it? Yes. Yes, Mr. Pen. Mr. Pen is what I use on the edges. Okay. Done. There's not much pink left. All right, you're finished. You're done. Okay, so we're gonna put all of our things on this one. Look at these colors, y'all. I'm so excited for this. This is not what I originally thought, color scheme wise, I was gonna come up with. He is, Mr. Pen is the man. Patty, comment the word Pennant, Pennant, and those are listed on my Amazon favorites. Okay. All right, here we go. So we've got all of these. Look at these, y'all. Look. Looky, looky. I love these so much. Now, I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot of distressing because I want the colors to stay bright and brilliant. However, you know me, that's hard to not do. I want to see, hold on. I'm just cleaning off my little sponge over here. I think I want to do a little bit around the edges of the flowers. Some you'll be able to see, some you won't. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go put white on white. But you won't be able to see that. But I'm still going to do it anyways because just in the right light, you never know. Okay, so let's go around. And just do these up real quick. Then we're going to glue. I'm going to show you how to put the backers on. Yellow. White, white. Okay. And this is just the white Unicorn Heroes Hue Pigment Ink. All right. Maybe some on the wings. All right, this you might be able to see. Thanks, Sue. So this spring pennant is 25% off tonight through midnight. Over on Etsy, no code needed. And then we have a ton of pennants. Interchangeables. All right, here we go. Oh, my back hurts, y'all. I've been doing this for a while. Here we go. That doesn't get anything. All right, let's work on our centers. The middle to our flowers. Like that. Okay. That guy goes on there. All right, let's bring this over here. Grab the center. So we have big, small, small. So this big one. Right here. Press and hold, otherwise it may move on you. Press and hold. I'm really liking this purple color, y'all. It's lavender deco art. Purple's my favorite color, by the way. Just in case you needed to know that. All right, those are done. Now we're gonna work on this. And let's see, we got a big center. And a small center. All right. Press and hold. Okay. So now we're going to start with this guy. Actually, we're going to do this one because we glued these first. So I'm going to spring flowers. It's going to go right there. And then this is where you can just, I don't know, put your flowers wherever you want. Let's do that one there and maybe right there. To move this down. Put that guy there. Okay, then we're going to glue this on. Press and hold. Put flowers. And then the big guy. Okay, so there is one of them. Okay. Then we're going to come over here and do this one. So I'm going to lay it out first. Spring is in the air. All right, then I'm going to put this guy, and it's okay if they're like some of your pieces are hanging off. Let's put this one over here. Oh, y'all, I did do, no, that's right. Never mind. Let's put this green one up here, and we're going to put the purple one down here. Dokey. Okay, let's glue this one next. And then air. And then this flower. Okay, I'm going to put the first. And then I'm going to do in. I did the first because I want it to kind of be spaced evenly. Right, then we got the little bee. And he's going to go right there. Look at y'all, this is so cute. I love it. All right, sunshine. Hello, sunshine. Right here, and then let's do the big flower over here, white. Let's do this one up there and green down here. Mainly because we have hello in green, and I don't want to put the other green flower by hello, because it's already green. Cool beans, jelly bean. Okay, I got a flower. Flower. Flower and flower. All right, done. Now, back to this bag I told you guys you're gonna get. There's gonna be 3 different sizes. Okay. So we've got small, medium, large, and then you're gonna have four small rectangles of each size. Okay, so right now I'm just finding where they go. Just like that. Okay, y'all see that? So then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to glue two of them together, one on top of each other, like so. Okay, and set it aside. Same thing here. Don't glue all four together. Follow my instructions. Now, on Etsy, in every single listing for the interchangeables, there is a video on how to put these together. Okay? You just have to scroll. Like when you're looking at pictures of a listing, you just scroll and you'll see the video. Okay? And then you're going to glue one on each side. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfectly aligned. However, you want to get it as far to each side as possible so that you're leaving a gap for your like post, your base piece to slide in there. Okay, so you're kind of creating like a tunnel almost. All right. Same thing for each one of them. Only glue two on top of each other. All right. Is this one dry? No. This fly needs to come land on this stick fast and stay there forever so I can get rid of it. Okay, now I have this one. And then we have this one. And we're almost done, y'all. Okay, press and hold. I just want to make sure they stay in place. Save the bag, throw away the bag, whatever you choose. Now, I am going to grab my fuzzing cloth because I want to protect our pennants. So I'm going to grab the largest one first, okay? So I'm going to lay it face down, okay? And what I'm going to do is grab the large thing I just put together, and I'm going to glue it right there. Okay? Just like so. Now I'm going to grab the medium. I think it's this one. Right? Yes. The medium one. We're going to do the exact same thing. Just like so. Press and hold. And then grab the small and do the exact same thing. Okay. All right. So now let me grab my Easter ones. Whoopsie. So this is the base, the set of 3 that you're going to need to grab. So this is the Easter ones I did. Let me let those dry. Small, medium, and large. Right here. Okay, and there is a video on how to assemble all of this, okay? So the idea is these pennants are interchangeable. We have a ton of them on Etsy. These are the Easter ones I did. And now we're going to showcase the spring. So notice like this is taller, so it's large, medium, small. So we're going to put the large pennant on the large stand. So look, see how it just slides in there? Check it out. Okay, now I'm going to grab the medium, and this is the medium one. Just like that. And then there you have it. Okay. I'm sorry, Jean. We're saying a prayer for y'all. But look at this, y'all. Is this not so cute? I don't know if I can get it all in the camera. But I love this so very much. Let me know what y'all think. Hit the heart button. I think they're so much fun. So the pennant we did is the 25% off until midnight. So comment the word pennant and go shopping, but don't forget to add the base to your order, okay? Let me know what you guys think. I love it. I love it. I love it. So y'all have a great night. We'll see you next time, okay? Bye, friends. Thanks for hanging out. Come on, dog. Gotta go.